There's 50 people out there seeing me differently. You know? Yeah, some, you know, just differently. So what's your perspective? And in this book, it's talking about the perspective of your life, how you live your life. And he's going back, he's going to his father's funeral. And all of these people are talking about the positive effect that his father had on his life. He didn't know his father knew so many people. Hundreds and hundreds of people coming from all different social stratas, walking through the rain, coming to his father's funeral. And he's just amazing. He's getting lessons out of there. And they have different perspectives on that. And I was thinking about that. I was thinking that if I was writing my obituary, what would I write? What would it say? If you were writing your obituary right now, what would it say about your life? What would it say? Would it be, at this point in your life, would it be something that you're happy about? I know yours would be, because you work with kids. You love with children. It have to be full of laughter. But how about it? Did you make the world a little different? Did you make the world a better place? As Jill quoted Will Rogers the other night, said, are you leaving the wood pile a little bigger than you found it? Are you replacing stuff in the cabin when you're up there in the boonies? If you take something, do you leave something? Yeah. Are you doing that? That's what he's talking about, taking a different perspective. And what he did was, out of these perspectives, there's only 3 perspectives in the book. Now, I'm not going to tell you have to come to class about the book. But what I was thinking about, everyone out here have a perspective on life. You have all your perspective. And we are really living the life that Amon is talking about. I see Jill up teaching and singing. And I see her a whole different perspective, and I see that's her book. She has principles. That's her book. She can write that book. She has 1 volume just being a mother, a single mother, raising a daughter to adulthood. And then in this church, since I've known her, you know, she become a singer, a song leader, a teacher. That's her book. What's your book? Estella Flores. Oh, what a great story. What a big book. Estella, your book could be 5 or 6 volumes. Yeah. Came from a little town in Texas. Came to California, raised a family. 6 children. She always tell me, and remember 10 grandchildren. But raised a family, 6 children. All went to college. And then here she is, a mother of 6 children. Can you imagine that? 6 children, raising 6 children in this day and age? And then she decided, you know, I'm going to change my perspective. I'm going to go to law school. And I'm going to graduate from law school, and then I'm going to become a lawyer and practice law. And she did that. Where did she find the time? Wouldn't you imagine, you know, here's me and my blinders on. My blinders are saying, boy, raising 6 children would have worn you out. I mean, that's enough. Most people would say, hey, look, I've done the race. I'm going to rest a little bit here. But then she did that. She became a lawyer. She translated the Science of Mind textbook into Spanish. Yeah, it's used all over the world. She did it and didn't ask for any return on it. She did it as a love offering. Now, how about that? All of you, you know, that applaud is to Estella, but it's also to you, because all of you, I know you have that story. What is your book? Are you happy about your book? You know, my book would be written with the principles of namaste, that the God in me greets the God in you. It would be, I would use Jesus to love God with all my heart and all my mind and all my soul, and then, like unto it, to love my neighbor as myself. To just be in love. I'm not always there, but I'm working at it. I'm working at it, you see. I can't change water to wine yet, but I can make lemonade. You know, I'm getting there. The Mona Don could write her book. A wonderful book. Age 19, you was an accountant, working in a big company, one that her father worked with. She had the opportunity of working with your father, didn't you? Yeah. At an early age, here she is, with all this power. In Chicago, grew up in Chicago. And we know about Chicago, don't we? We got two here, Dara and Mona Don from Chicago. Watch your votes. Vote early and often. just kidding. Just kidding. See those old blinders? You see that? But anyway, and then she came out. Here's another story. She raised a family. Three children, and now a granddaughter. That's in itself. Mothers raising kids, just, you know, that's just so amazing. And then, hey, look, then she's been married to Ron all these years. That's two or three volumes in itself. Well, I wish Ron was here so he could hear this. But it's perspective of what we can do. We can all do that. And I picked those three because I know these three. And I love you all. That's for sure. But it's perspective that we are much bigger than we ever thought we were. We really are omni. All three of them. All we have to do is know it. We are perfection in our being. We are perfection in our world because we're doing the best that we know how to do. And that we were made perfect. We are made from the perfect stuff. If you're made from the perfect stuff, you have to be perfect. And there was only the perfect stuff to make anything from, right? So we're perfect. I was going to use Brad. Amazing man. Produced a wonderful daughter. I'm sort of mad because she didn't bring her today, but she has to spend some time with her mother. But you see him, a loving father, in here working, has his own business. Yeah. We write those stories and be happy about them. And know we can be like Estella, that we can leave this story and go to any other story anytime we want. All we have to do is what? Be in the now, be right where we are. Be in the now, because right in the now, that's where God is, expressing through us, as us. Always thinking and knowing that right where we are, God is. I accept that. I'm going to let that be so. That Dr. J just walking in. There's Amon just walking in. So I'm not going to say anything else because I want to let him leave something for him to say. I don't want him to come up here and have to be quoting me and regurgitating everything that I say. Amon, how you doing? I just told the congregation here that I've been talking about you, and so I'm going to stop now because I'm still in your thunder. I said I don't want you to have to come up and regurgitate everything that I've said. Welcome. I'm going to let that be my way. Let that be your way. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.